What's going on, boys and girls? It is fantastic to see your amazing faces back here in the zone. Welcome back to Reactions 101. I am your science teacher for today, Pastor Jonathan, and I am really excited to talk to you. But first, I want you to think about something for me, okay? Think about your least favorite subject in school. Think about it, think about it. Got it? All right, now we're gonna shout it out on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, ooh, ah. If you said math, I feel your pain, okay? Math to me is the worst. It's just hard. And if you don't think math is hard, then you're smarter than me. Congratulations. But math, whenever I think about it, it just makes me angry, you know? Like, ah! That's my first reaction. Okay, but since we're talking about reactions today, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to say the word angry, but I want you to say it as angry as you possibly can, all right? On the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Angry! All right, that was really, really good. Now, wave your hand at me if you've ever been angry before. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, okay, great. If you're not waving your hand, you're lying, and that makes me angry. I'm just kidding, it's fine. But we've all been angry before. I bet there's been a time for all of us where we've lost our temper. And I want to talk about the reaction of anger today. Now, before we do that, I want you to remember back to our experiment, the elephant toothpaste. It's amazing to me that one little ingredient can cause such a huge, uncontrollable, steaming explosion of craziness. Now, here's my question. Have you ever felt like a huge, uncontrollable, steaming explosion of craziness? Raise your hand. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I lose my temper and I just don't know what I'm doing. And I want to tell you a story, so sit back and relax because it's story time. See, when Pastor Jonathan was a kid, I was a little bit bigger than the average kid and probably like a little bit wider too, all right? And I think I was a really cool kid, but there were some kids around me who liked to make fun of the way I looked. So one time, one of my friends, my own friend, he made fun of me by calling me chubby, all right? He called me chubby. And so what did I do? I turned around and I slapped him in the face. No kidding, I really did. I slapped him in the face, true story. Now, did that feel good? Yes, for me, not for him. Was it the right thing to do? Definitely not. That's not what Jesus taught. That's not the loving thing to do. That's not what any of us would want to have happen to us. It's just not nice. But that's what happens when anger takes over. When we lose our tempers, we can't control what we do, and sometimes it can make a really big mess. So how do we respond when we get angry? Well, when we have questions like that, where do we go? We go to our textbook, the Bible. And in the Bible, we read that Jesus was the ultimate teacher. I mean, even the people who didn't want to learn anything from him still called him teacher. And then you have Peter, who's the ultimate student, right? Because he made a ton of mistakes and he reacted in crazy ways. Now, one time, Jesus was trying to teach Peter and the disciples how to pray in a garden. But instead of praying, they were sleeping. Jesus knew he would be going to the cross. So when the soldiers came to arrest him, he was totally calm, but not Peter. Peter's reaction on the inside was to get angry, and on the outside, it made him explode. And so he grabbed a sword, he chased one of those soldiers, and he cut off the soldier's ear. Let me just tell you right now, that was a terrible idea from Peter, but he thought he was doing something great because he let anger get the best of him. But Jesus' reaction wasn't anger. Not even when people came to arrest him and send him to the cross. Instead, his reaction was love. He wanted to help the man who everybody else saw as his enemy. So what did he do, boys and girls? He reached down, he picked up that ear, and he put it right back on the man's head. He healed him and made him whole. Jesus was teaching Peter something truly mind-blowing, boys and girls. You see, if Jesus hadn't been there, Peter would have cut off that man's ear and he would have lost it forever because of Peter's reaction. The point is, whenever we lose our temper, we can't undo what we do. We can't unsay what we say. We can't unbreak what we've broken. Our actions are actually a lot like this tube of toothpaste. No, they don't make our teeth whiter. What I mean is, once you do it, you can't undo it. Once I squeeze this toothpaste out of the tube, I can't put it back in there. How am I gonna do that? I can't put this toothpaste back in. It's out forever. And in the same way, whatever we do can't be undone. James 1:19 says, brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Boys and girls, today in Reactions 101, I want to give you 2 simple ways that you can defeat your anger when it starts to rise up inside of you. Number 1, listen closely. Just take a minute and let's take a deep breath together. You ready? See, when you do that, you can try to slow down and understand the thing you're angry at or the person you're angry with. Number 2, speak slowly. When you speak slowly, you give your mind a little bit of a chance to catch up to your words, and you can choose them a little bit more wisely. So the next time you get angry, boys and girls, I want you to do this. I want you to remember this toothpaste. Whatever is done can't be undone. Whatever is said can't be unsaid. So make sure you choose your actions and your words wisely. When you get angry, don't lose your temper, but let God teach you through it. Let Jesus blow your mind, which is our big idea. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna stand up on our feet and we're gonna say our big idea together, and let's do it really, really, really exciting, okay? I want you to blow my mind with how you do this big idea. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let Jesus blow your mind. Oh, that's pretty good. Give yourself 2 claps. But we're gonna do it again because we can do it better. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let Jesus blow your mind.